Question 8 of the January 2015 IGCSE Paper 1. This one about digestions to start us off. Question tells us in the beginning here, in digestion, large molecules, food molecules are broken down to small molecules by enzymes. Uses information to complete the table. First one's been done for us, sort of. Starch is broken down by the enzyme amylase. The small food molecule that's produced, well actually earlier on we were talking about it, correct answer here is actually maltose. Okay, it did allow glucose. That's technically not correct. Maltose, that disaccharide we talked about earlier on in the question, but you did get away with glucose as the answer. You won't at A level. The next line we're only given the enzyme, which is protease. What does protease break down? When we look at its name, and again, you should just know from your revision that protease breaks down protein or proteins, and when it breaks down proteins, it produces amino acids. Next one, we've got lipids. Well, proteases are broken down by protein is broken down by proteases. Lipids are broken down by lipases or lipase enzyme. And when you break down a lipid, it breaks down into fatty acids plus glycerol. You actually could get away with talking about either of those, either or for the mark, fatty acids or glycerol. Next one, so that's how you break down the food. Obviously the second part of digestion is once you've broken down the food, we need to absorb it into our bloodstream. Small food molecules can be absorbed into the blood by villi in the small intestine. Give 3 ways in which the villi are adapted to absorb small food molecules. Well, one way in which they're adapted is they have microvilli on them. Okay, that microvilli increases the surface area. That could only be used as one answer, so you couldn't put microvilli and then surface area. Another one is the microvilli that increase the surface area. Next point is that they have thin walls. Okay, the walls of the small intestinal walls of the villi have thin walls. They are 1 cell thick. That gives it a very short diffusion distance. Therefore, things it will speed up absorption because they can just diffuse across into the bloodstream quicker. The third point is that they have a very good blood supply. I.e., if we think of if I just down here give you a quick drawing, if we just think of a villi, okay, we draw it like that. Here it would have sort of all the microvilli on the edge of those folds in there, and then running alongside it, it has this network of capillaries. We should all kind of recognise it has capillaries feeding into it like that. By having that good blood supply, what it ensures is it means absorbed nutrients can be quickly transported away. That maintains or helps maintain the concentration gradient. Maintain that concentration gradient is really important to speed up diffusion. If the blood supply didn't move on this absorbed molecules, what you'd get quite quickly is an equilibrium forming, and therefore no net movement of new molecules in there into the small intestine.